Octavia Cohen is a businesswoman, a community organizer, and now she wants to educate you about hair loss. I sit down one-on-one with Octavia for a special edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores. Octavia Cohen.
Yes.
It's so good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
I appreciate this greatly. You're a good friend and obviously a repeat interviewee of mine for Quintin's Close-Up. Mine, that is. Quintin's Close-Ups is Kimberly Bowen.
Yes.
And she reached out to me just recently. And she basically said that you are an organizer of this amazing event that's happening on September 29th, but you're also a local business owner.
Yes.
Tell me, who else is Octavia Cohen these days?
Wow. Aside from being an organizer, I am also a mother of 2 teens.
Wow.
Obviously single parent but co-parent. I'm also a jewelry designer, and that business is Copper Coins, and I do jewelry as well as graphic design, and I would say community outreach. Yeah.
You talk about the community outreach. I gotta go to your event on obviously September 29th, and it's called the Shades of Blue, which is the Alopecia awareness. What is alopecia when you think of it?
Well, alopecia actually is the medical term for hair loss. And actually there are different types of alopecia. I personally have alopecia, so I feel as though it's really necessary to share the knowledge and the experience throughout the community, because a lot of people don't know about it, and either they have it and it's not diagnosed, or they don't know a name, that there's actually a name for it. So I just think it's necessary and it's important to kind of just share all this knowledge with the community.
And where are we with the state of this situation?
Well, it's a topic that's less talked about. It's not as, I won't say commercialized, but as popular as breast cancer or lupus and things like that. So it's important to just kind of shed light on the situation. I'm dealing with a lot of, I won't say a lot, but my panelist includes trichologists. And so I was strongly advised to invite salon owners, barbers, because either they once upon a time knew of it, learning it in hair school, barber school, or whatever, cosmetology, and just to kind of refresh their memory so they kind of can expand the knowledge to their clients. So it's kind of a give and take situation.
And when you go back to obviously the awareness and the fashion show, what do you want that headline to be when people walk away from this event?
Well, I want people to remember what this is about. I mean, it's not just a fashion show or whatever. This is going to be a symposium, like a Q&A. So people are really learning and grasping what alopecia really is, and to also walk away with confidence for those who, maybe were, I wouldn't say hiding it, but kind of covering up with wigs and weaves and things like that, to kind of gain a sense of confidence and knowledge, not knowledge, but boldness that, okay, I have this knowledge, I don't have to cover up anymore, and now I can walk, comfortably with this situation.
Where is your confidence?
Oh man, right now, talking about this situation is kind of through the roof. It's like another galaxy somewhere. So I'm really excited about it, I'm really passionate about it. And like I said, because I have it, it kind of took a little minute to kind of reach this plateau, but I'm so excited to share with everybody.
What more questions do you have about this, really, this situation, hair disease, if you think about it?
It really is, and the more I share the information, I'm learning more about it as well. Like just last night, I was on Instagram and learned that there's another term for this particular alopecia that I'm about to say. It's called postpartum alopecia. And these are with mothers who just had kids and they experienced hair shedding, and it can be a few strands to clumps, but of course it grows back with I guess the body regulating to hormones and things like that. So this is just something else that I've learned, and now I've just shared it on my social media. So it's always a learning situation, and I love grasping knowledge.
And is jewelry, okay, you're a jewelry owner, obviously. Is that another way of you coping with this?
Absolutely, because I wear my jewelry and it's bold, it's bright, it's colorful, and when women see me with a bald head and with this jewelry, they was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And so I want to also kind of link up with the awareness as well as the jewelry to say, hey, you know, this jewelry is big and bold and it can accentuate this look, you know. So I mean, you know, everything I try to do, I link it together and then further build my brand.
And let me get back to the symposium and fashion show. Can you give me who, what, when, where, why, and how?
Absolutely. So the fashion show, the symposium fashion show is going to be held in Cross, South Carolina at the Cross Community Center. I have 5 guest panelists, and one of them, her name is Barbara Pickens. She's from Greenville, South Carolina. She's also South Carolina's first certified trichologist for 8 years, and she also has a hair loss restoration business. So she's going to be part of the panel, as well as Jeanette Hill-Frederick. She's also a trichologist practitioner. She's a salon owner, and she also does hair restoration. Another guest panelist, her name is Faith Spells.
Okay.
She has alopecia, and so she's grasping this journey with faith and boldness and things like that. So she's going to be on the panel, as well as Shaquilla Wilson. She personally has alopecia and just kind of on this new journey of coming away from the wigs and the weaves, and just is going to share her journey. One more guest, he just joined the panel. His name is Stephon Smith. Okay. He's a barber at Trim Setters in North Charleston. And he has alopecia as well. So just kind of to balance out the panel, you know, I want to kind of, you know, women talk about hair stuff all the time and emotions and kind of going through the rigmarole of emotions and, oh my God, I lost my hair, what am I going to do now? But then there's also men who experience this in some way, form, or fashion. But I want to tap into that as well, because men also has emotions. They go through things, and so this will be like an icebreaker. So men can talk about this and be confident, you know. So I mean, I just want to touch everybody involved, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Octavia Cohen, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
Thank you. I appreciate this as well.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you.
Thank you.